Hi everyone, it's 5:45 and the Red Sox are down 1-0 on an early game. But this is your closing comment on Wednesday the 20th, and it is video number 978. And for those of you who don't um, watch these often and haven't come to our Discord room, the link for which is in the information on the description of the video, you really should. We've got a couple of guys who have been talking about HUT, which is an oil company since it was $8 about 2 weeks ago. Traded over 13 today, and we have several guys who were interested and involved in Pinterest in the 54-55 area. The news today about PayPal buying them for $70 pushed the stock up to a last trade of 63.11, up 7.5 today. And on Sunday night, when I published a list of symbols that were of interest on that same Discord page, included in those was BB, BlackBerry, which on the week is 11.44, up $1.10, so nicely. Facebook, which is up 16 on the week, which we discussed last week in the 330 area. They're not all winners. Harley Davidson we were looking at down 75 cents. TJX we were looking at down 48 cents. But on balance, this is a great room and you really ought to be there. And it costs nothing. Okay, so we started up this morning, just barely changed, and we built all day, at least in the Dow. Dow up 152.03, 0.4%. The NASDAQ couldn't hold a gain early, was down hard, but managed to get back to down only 741. The S&P is a new closing high, 45.36 and change, up 16.56 or 0.37. The Russell was up 13.5, and the transport's the big winner of the day, up 157.20 or 1.03. We had a bunch of earnings after the close. Some good, some not so good. Tesla beat both top and bottom, but the stock has run up and was 865, traded all the way down to 804, but the last is 861.50, down 350. IBM was a miss on revenues as usual. Earnings just in line, lots of financial engineering there. The stock closed 141.90, traded down to 131.15, last 135.06, down almost 7 or 5%. CSX was a beat, closed 34.46, last is 35.39, up 3.75%, $1.25. Las Vegas Sands was a beat on revenues, but not on earnings. Earnings were actually a smaller loss than expected, but the stock, which closed at 39.52, is currently trading 38.68, down about 4%. As I mentioned before, PayPal looking to possibly buy Pinterest around $70 for a $40 billion deal. Pinterest holders love it, up 7.5. PayPal owners hate it. 259.18, down 12.5, 4.6%. And ASML, the European, I believe Belgian microchip and microchip equipment company, gave lower guidance, trading 767.70, down 33.26 or 4%. Oil was down to 80.78 and managed to turn and close 83.42, up 98. The gold is the chart on the screen, and after stopping up here and coming back down and spending some time right around that support at 1760, 1763, turned up today again. Higher high, higher low, finishing up $14. I'm still a little skeptical that we can make it through this 1810 area, but not so skeptical when it comes to the silver. The silver is outperforming the gold pretty dramatically. Um, it was up yesterday while the gold was down. As you can see, also a higher high and a higher low, but all it did was test the breakout here a little over 23 and is now almost 24 and a half. Might run into some trouble in this 25, 95, 26 area, but that's still a really nice looking chart. And of course, what everybody's talking about, Bitcoin new all-time high, new all-time closing high. Actually, yesterday was a new all-time closing high on a daily basis and a weekly basis also. Up 2,000 today. As you can see, it consolidated here after breaking above 55,000 and just continues to run. 67,680 is the top. Okay, that's about it. I just want to remind everyone I will be here tomorrow, but I will not be here tomorrow night. So no daily note and no closing comment tomorrow. I will be traveling. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And please, for your own good, you should be calling me or sending me in, questions that you might have about Dennis's trading. The metals only, because he's been all over the gold in both directions. And please try our Discord room. It costs you nothing, and I guarantee you will get some great ideas. And if you have any questions, we got 3,000 people in and out of there. You'll get answers. Have a good evening.